Wow, Bart, nice jump, little buddy. That was a nice Bart jump. Bart just got a new personal best at 25 feet 7 inches. 25 feet 7 inches, beat it by 1 full inch. Good boy, Bart. That was a nice jump, buddy. 25 feet 7 inches, first jump of the splash and a brand new personal best. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Gosha and Bart. Another big jump by Bart. Jump number 2, almost as big as the first one. That's still a big one coming in at 25 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Bart. Back-to-back 25s with a 25 feet 4 inch jump. Good boy, Bart. That boy is just over 1 year old. Next up on the dock, Peter Davidson and his Black Lab Blue. Huge jumping team out of Boise, Idaho. No practice jumps coming for this team. Huge personal best set way out in the Premier Division at 28 feet 9 inches. Current average sits clear out at 26 feet and 0 inches. Nice job, Blue. That was a beautiful toss. Great midair catch by Blue right there. Jump number 1 is going to be out in the Premier Division at 28 feet 1 inch on jump number 1. 28 feet and 1 inch for Blue on jump number 1. Good boy, Blue. Big jump right there by Peter and Blue. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Peter and Blue. Another big jump by Blue. Jump number 2, another big one coming in at 27 feet 3 inches on jump number 2. 27 feet 3 inches, 2 big ones back to back by Blue right there. Nice job, Blue. That's going to bring us to Boo, followed by Bunker, Chaka, Shadow, Daisy, Decoy, Dreamer, Duke, Edmund, Finn. Up on the dock is going to be Boo, followed by Bunker, Chaka, Shadow, Daisy, Decoy. Boo set a personal best last time out of 14 feet 0 inches. They will be taking a non-scored practice jump. On deck will be Bunker, Chaka, Shadow. That's right, I knew that. Good girl, Boo. Jump number 1 for Boo is coming in at 12 feet and 9 inches on jump number 1, 12 feet and 9 inches. Jump number 2 coming up here for Britton and Boo, followed by Allison and Bunker, Steven and Chaka, Peter and Shadow. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here. Jump number 2, much bigger for Boo, coming in at 13 feet and 9 inches. 1 whole foot addition, 13 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Boo. Nice job, Britton and Boo. Coming up next will be Allison and Bunker, followed by Steven and Chaka, Peter and Shadow, Randy and Daisy. This is splash number 8 of our national championship qualifier. Top 3 dogs, each division will earn an invite to our regional championships later in the year. Oh, I guess. Maybe it does. Non-scored practice. Oh, this is a scored jump number 1 coming up here for Bunker. Usually they do 3. Only 2 this time. Big splash by Bunker. Really nice jump right there. Jump number 1 will be a brand new personal best for Bunker, coming in at 22 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1. 22 feet 10 inches for Bunker on jump number 1. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Allison and Bunker on deck, Steven and Chaka. Jump number 2 coming in a little bit shorter. That one's going to score right at 21 feet and 3 inches on jump number 2. 21 feet 3 inches, that brand new personal best on jump number 1 of 22 feet and 10 inches. Fucking. Steven and Chaka going right into their scored competitive jumps. Team owns a personal best of 21 feet 3 inches. Jump number 1 for Chaka is going to come in at 16 feet and 5 inches. 16 feet 5 inches for Chaka on jump number 1. This girl has a huge personal best at 21 feet 3 inches. Current average resides right at 20 feet 0 inches. On deck is Peter and Shadow, followed by Randy and Daisy, Tracy and Decoy. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Steven and Chaka. Jump number 2 for Chaka going to be a little bit shorter. That one's going to come in at 15 feet and 6 inches on jump number 2. 15 feet 6 inches for Chaka on jump number 2. Good girl, Chaka. That's going to bring us next up on the dock will be Peter and Shadow. Yep, gotcha. Peter and Shadow on a personal best set last splash of 11 feet 6 inches. Jump number 1's a good one coming in at 10 feet and 5 inches. 10 feet 5 inches for Shadow on jump number 1. Good girl, Shadow. Jump number 2 for Shadow, going to come in a little bit shorter at 8 feet and 7 inches. Good girl, Shadow. 8 feet and 7 inches. 2 really good jumps by Shadow. Next on the dop, that's going to bring us to Randy and Daisy, followed by Tracy and Decoy, Cynthia and Dreamer, Janae and Duke. Nice warm-up jump for Randy and Daisy right there. Next up, going into their 2 score jumps, Daisy has a personal best of 23 feet 4 inches. Current average sits at 22 feet 4 inches. On deck will be Tracy and Decoy, Cynthia and Dreamer, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Stephanie and Finn. Good girl, Daisy. Nice jump right there. Jump number 1's a good one, coming in at 21 feet 8 inches on jump number 1. 21 feet 8 inches. Good girl, Daisy. And a big splash directly on my legs. Good girl. On deck is Tracy and Decoy, followed by Dreamer, Duke, Edmund, Finn, Hayden, Jackson, Jet. Big jump by Daisy right there, coming in at 23 feet 0 inches. 23 feet 0 inch, very close to that personal best at 23 feet 4 inches. Jump number 2 once again comes in at 23 feet 0 inches. Next up on the dock will be Tracy and Decoy, followed by Cynthia and Dreamer, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Stephanie and Finn, Teresa and Hayden. No practice jumps coming up for this team right here. Right in their 2 scored jumps. This is Decoy. Jump number 1 for Decoy comes in at 12 feet and 3 inches. 12 feet 3 inches on jump number 1 for Decoy. Get him set up, ready for jump number 2. This team does own an elite level personal best at 24 feet 0 inches. Current average a whopping 21 feet 7 inches. Brand new team. Dreamer on deck, followed by Duke, Edmund, Finn, Hayden, Jackson, and Jet. Score jump number 2 coming up right here. Much, much bigger on jump number 2 right there. Jump number 2 a lot bigger, coming in at 22 feet and 1 inch on jump number 2. 22 feet and 1 inch. Nearly 10-foot improvement on jump number 2. Nice, nice second jump by Decoy right there. 10 feet of improvement from jump 1 to jump 2. Next up on the dock will be Cynthia and Dreamer. Non-scored practice jump. Big jump once again by Dreamer. This boy set a huge personal best of 14 feet 5 inches last splash. That was a big jump right there by Dreamer. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Cynthia and Dreamer. On deck is Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Stephanie and Finn. Wow, big, big jump right there by Dreamer. That is going to be a brand new personal best, and by a lot. Jump number 1's coming in at 15 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. 15 feet 6 inches. Nice boy, Dreamer. Good job. That was great. On deck will be Duke, followed by Edmund, Finn, Hayden, Jackson, and Jet. Big jump right there, jump number 2. Another big one for Dreamer coming in at 14 feet and 10 inches on jump number 2. 14 feet 10 inches also would have been a personal best. However, that big, big jump of 15 feet 6 inches set the bar. Good boy, Dreamer. Going to bring us next up on the dock. This will be Janae and Duke. No practice jumps for this team. This is 2020 number 2 ranked Weimaraner. This is Janae and Duke. This team owns a personal best of 25 feet 3 inches. Current average sits at 23 feet and 8 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Janae and Duke. Big, big jump by Duke right there. Jump number 1 comes in at 23 feet and 4 inches for Duke. 23 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, Duke. Get Duke set up, ready for jump number 2. Once again, score number 1 came in at 23 feet 4 inches. On deck will be Maddie and Edmund, followed by Stephanie and Finn, Teresa and Hayden, Michelle and Jackson. Cynthia will be back up with Jet. Another good-looking jump by Duke right there. Jump number 2 comes in at 22 feet 5 inches. 22 feet and 5 inches for Duke on jump number 2. Good boy. Good boy, Duke. Now on dock is Maddie and the 3-legged golden named Edmund. This team has a huge personal best of 20 feet 11 inches. Current average sits at 17 feet 11 inches. No practice jumps right into their 2 score jumps. On deck is Finn, Hayden, Jackson, and Jet. Jump number 1 for Ed's going to come in at 15 feet and 5 inches. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Maddie and Edmund. Much bigger on jump number 2. That's a whole foot of improvement all the way out to 16 feet 6 inches on jump number 2. 16 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Ed. Over an entire foot from jump 1 to jump 2. Making it hard on yourself, buddy. This is Stephanie and Finn. On deck is Teresa and Hayden, Michelle and Jackson. Big jumping yellow lab right here. Current average sits at 26 feet 0 inches. Personal best way out at 26 feet 9 inches. Another huge jump right there by Finn. Big jump on jump number 1 coming in at 25 feet 8 inches on jump number 1. 25 feet 8 inches for Finn on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here on deck, Teresa and Hayden, followed by Michelle and Jackson. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Stephanie and Finn. Beautiful midair grab right there by Finn. Great looking jump. Another big one by Finn. Jump number 2 coming in at 25 feet 2 inches. 25 feet 2 inches. That jump was a thing of beauty. Good boy, Finn. Next on the dock, this is your event coordinator. This is Teresa and her little black lab, Hayden. 10-year-old Hayden does own a personal best of 22 feet 10 inches. Current average sits at 19 feet and 1 inch. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Teresa and Hayden. Bumper set really short at 14 feet. That actually may have helped the jump. Jump number 1 for Hayden's a good one, coming in at 19 feet and 8 inches. 19 feet 8 inches on jump number 1. And a huge bath for Abby on the other side. How many of Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Teresa and Hayden. Bumper set a little bit further out this time, about 24 feet. Two going to be much shorter. Score is going to come in at 16 feet and 1 inch on jump number 2. 16 feet 1 inch for Hayden on jump number 2. Next up on the dock will be Michelle and Jackson, followed by Cynthia and Jet. Then we move to page 2 on my judges sheet for Jeter, Kraken, Libby, Logan, Lucy. Good boy, Jackson. Really nice jump right there. That one's going to come in at 21 feet 3 inches on jump number 1. 21 feet 3 inches for Jackson on number 1. On deck will be Cynthia and Jet. Jackson does own a huge personal best of 23 feet 5 inches. Current average right where that first jump came in, just 1 inch further at 21 feet 4 inches. Good boy, Jackson. Nice, nice jump by Jackson right there. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit longer. That one's going to come in at 21 feet and 6 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Jackson. 3 more inches at 21 feet and 6 inches. Good boy. Next up on the dock will be Cynthia and Jet, followed by Jeter, Kraken, Libby, Logan, Lucy, Mally, Mitzi. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Jet. Good boy, Jet. Good boy. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Jet. He does on a personal best at 9 feet 0 inches. Current average sits at 8 feet 5 inches. Jump number 1 for Jet's going to come in at 6 feet and 7 inches. 6 feet 7 inches on jump number 1 for Jet. Let's get on deck. Jeter, Kraken, Libby, Logan, Lucy, Mally. Big jump by Jet right there, much, much, much bigger. All the way out to 8 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2, 8 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Jet. Philly. Straight into her 2-score jumps will be Philly and Jeter. Jeter going after that tug. Tug set out there right where she always puts it, right at 24 feet. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Philly and Jeter. Nice jump, buddy. That was a really good looking Jeter jump right there. Good jump by Jeter all the way out to 21 feet 3 inches. 21 feet 3 inches right there for Jeter. This boy does on a personal best out at 22 feet 2 inches. Current average Well under that last jump at 20 feet 1 inch. That's definitely going to help that average out. On deck, Cindy and Kraken, followed by Debbie and Libby, Abby and Logan, Margaret and Lucy. Another big jump by Jeter right there. Jeter just set a brand new personal best at 22 feet and 6 inches. 22 feet and 6 inches on jump number 2 and beat his personal best by 4 inches right there. Good boy, Jeter. Thank you, Philly. Good boy, Jeter. Brand new personal best at 22 feet and 6 inches. Nice job, Jeter. Next up on the dock, huge jumping little border staffy with Cindy Dowling. This will be Kraken. Non-scored practice jump coming up for Cindy and Kraken. On deck will be Debbie and Libby, who I already hear out back. Abby and Logan, Margaret and Lucy, Heather and Mally, Katie and Mitzi, Debbie and Moose. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Cindy and Debbie. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Cindy and Kraken, followed by Debbie and Libby. Nice jump right there by Kraken. Elite level jump on jump number 1 coming in at 24 feet and 7 inches. 24 feet 7 inches for Kraken on jump number 1. Good girl, Kraken. On deck will be Debbie and Libby, followed by Abby and Logan, Margaret and Lucy. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Cindy and Kraken. Jump number 2 for Kraken going to come in a little bit shorter. Still a nice jump at 23 feet and 4 inches. 23 feet 4 inches. Huge jump of 24 feet 7 inches on jump number 1. Next up on the dock, this is Debbie and the Little Russell Terrier, known as Libby. Libby owns a huge personal best out at 13 feet 5 inches. Current average sits at 9 feet 10 inches. No practice jumps coming right here for Debbie and Libby. They came in top 10 of breed for Russell Terriers here. Scored jump number 1 for Libby's coming in really, really nice at 10 feet and 5 inches. 5 inches on jump number 1 for Libby. Good girl. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Debbie and Libby. Wow, 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 wow. Big jump by Libby right there all the way out to 12 feet and 7 inches. 12 feet and 7 inches and another monster Libby jump right there. Way to chase that ducky way out into the pool, little Libby. Good girl. Next up on the dock, this will be Abby and her little yellow lab, Logan. Followed by Margaret and Lucy, Heather and Mally, Katie and Mitzi, Debbie and Moose. This is Abby and Logan once again on deck. Will be Margaret and Lucy, followed by Heather and Mally. 2 scored competition jumps coming up right here for Abby and Logan. Team owns a personal best out at 13 feet 10 inches. Current average 12 feet and 10 inches. Team's had a great, great weekend thus far. Big jump by Logan on jump number 1, 13 feet and 7 inches. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Abby and Logan. Margaret and Lucy on deck, followed by Heather and Mally. Logan very, very close to that personal best last jump at 13 feet 7 inches. 4 more inches and we have a brand new personal best. Jump number 1 looked really, really nice. Pushed that right out there. And getting ready for Logan right here. Jump number 2 coming up. Another nice jump by Logan right there. That will be a brand new personal best, and by quite a lot. Jump number 2 comes in at 14 feet 4 inches. 14 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, Logan. Very, very nice. I need that. Another personal best right there by Logan, 14 feet 4 inches. Good boy, Logan. If you want. Now up on the dock, this is Margaret and Lucy, followed by Heather and Mally, Katie and Mitzi, Debbie and Moose, Katie and Natsu. Good jump right there. Big, big jump, nearing a personal best. Oh, so close, 23 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. 23 feet and 9 inches. I got a little smarter on that one. She always buries me in water, so I followed it out there that time. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Margaret and Lucy. Another big jump, exact same score, 23 feet 9 inches. One more time. Good girl, Lucy. 23 feet and 9 inches consecutively. Good girl. 2 inches off that personal best. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Heather and her little Malinois named Mally. Really nice jump last time out. This team does own a personal best of 22 feet 6 inches. Current average resides at 19 feet 8 inches. On deck will be Mitzi, Moose, Natsu, Ripple, Rizzo. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Mally. Jump number 1, a good one for Mally, coming in at 19 feet 9 inches. 19 feet and 9 inches on jump number 1. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Mally. On deck will be Katie and Mitzi, followed by Debbie and Moose. Katie and Natsu, Trina and Ripple, Gosha and Rizzo. Tug tossed out 25 feet into the pool. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Mally. Nice looking jump right there. Jump number 2, just a little bit shorter, still a good one, coming in at 19 feet and 1 inch. 19 feet 1 inch on jump number 2. Good girl, little Mally. 2 really nice jumps right there. Ton of stretch on that. Next up, coming up on the dock is Katie and Mitzi, followed by Debbie and Moose, Katie and Natsu, Trina and Ripple. No practices with this team either, going right into their 2 scored jumps. They do own a personal best of 17 feet 4 inches. Current average sits right at 15 feet and 5 inches. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Mitzi. Jump number 1 for Mitzi, a good one, coming in at 15 feet and 1 inch. 15 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1 for Mitzi. On deck, Debbie and Moose, followed by Katie and Natsu. Team set that personal best just earlier this weekend of 17 feet 4 inches. Current average right at 15 feet 5 inches. Jump number 1, 15 feet and 1 inch. Nice jump by Mitzi right there. Much, much bigger on jump number 2. Jump number 2 is going to tie her personal best at 17 feet and 4 inches. Big, big jump on jump number 2 at 17 feet 4 inches. Nice job, Mitzi. Nice, nice jump on jump number 2. Nice job, Katie and Mitzi. What? Now coming up on the dock, this girl has had quite a weekend. This is Debbie and Moose. Little golden retriever Moose pushed her personal best all the way out to 23 feet 2 inches, brought her average up higher than her prior personal best. Current average sits at 21 feet 7 inches. Jump number 1 for Moose coming in at 19 feet and 1 inch with a tidal wave out the end of the pool. 19 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. Moose in her pretty flag uniform. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Debbie and Moose. So many big jumps by this team this weekend. I'll bet there's one coming right here as well. On deck, Katie and Natsu, followed by Trina and Ripple. Much, much bigger on jump number 2. Jump number 2 comes in at 20 feet and 11 inches. 20 feet, 11 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Moose. 20 feet, 11 inches. Jump number 2, nearly 2 feet of improvement over jump number 1. Next up on the dock, this is Katie and her Siberian Husky, Natsu. This team is the reigning 2019-2020 number 1 ranked Siberian Husky. Own a personal best way out at 23 feet 6 inches. Current average right at 20 feet and 9 inches. On deck will be Trina and Ripple, followed by Gosha and Rizzo, Candy and Rogue, Maribeth and Ruby. Reset on the dock for Natsu. I can't. Toy reset coming up right here for Katie and Natsu. Score jump number 1 still coming up here for Katie and Natsu. Natsu very, very, very focused on everything but his toy right now. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Natsu. Good boy, Natsu. Short dock jump right there, get him refocused. Jump number 1 on that short dock is going to come in at 17 feet and 8 inches. 17 feet, 8 inches on the short dock warm-up jump there. Going right into score jump number 2 here for Katie and Natsu. Hopefully that gets him refocused on that toy. Little distracted there on jump number 1. You got this, Natsu. Go get it, buddy. Score jump number 2. Natsu very, very distracted. Time is now becoming an issue, down to 1 minute on the clock. You can get it, buddy. 30 seconds left on the clock for Natsu. Score jump number 2, down to 10 seconds on the clock for Natsu. And that's going to be a timeout for Natsu. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Trina and Ripple. Unfortunately, that was a timeout for Natsu right there on jump number 2. Coming up on the dock next is Trina and Ripple. On deck will be Gosha and Rizzo, Candy and Rogue, Maribeth and Ruby, Sarah and Scout, Sharon and Scout, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky. No practice jumps for Ripple, going right into score jump. She does have a huge personal best of 8 feet 0 inches. Fun little border collie right here. This team has come a long, long, long way. And we'll get a reset on Ripple right here. Nice jump by Ripple right there. Good girl, Ripple. Very, very good on jump number 1. Jump number 1's a huge one for Ripple, coming in at 7 feet 0 inches. 7 feet 0 inches. That was a really good looking Ripple jump right there. Good girl. On deck will be Gosha and Rizzo, followed by Candy and Rogue, Maribeth and Ruby, Sarah and Scout. Good girl, Ripple. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit shorter. That score is going to come in at 4 feet and 11 inches. Going to take that huge jump of 7 feet 0 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Ripple. Next up on the dock, going to a huge jumping little lap dog. This is Gosha and Rizzo. No practice jumps for Rizzo either. This team has a huge personal best of 25 feet 11 inches. Current average for Rizzo sits at 23 feet 7 inches. Rizzo is a border staffy mix between a border collie and a Staffordshire Terrier. Very, very super fast, super powerful, very athletic. On deck, Candy and Rogue, followed by Maribeth and Ruby, Sarah and Scout, Sharon and Scout. 3 different Scouts we've had here this weekend. Big jumping Rizzo. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Gosha and Rizzo. Nice, nice jump. Tons of hang time right there. Jump number 1 for Rizzo, really nice, coming in at 23 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. 23 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Rizzo. Girl's got so much speed, so much power down that dock for such a little dog. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Gosha and Rizzo. Personal best way out at 25 feet 11 inches. That last jump came in at 23 feet 9 inches. Here we go, jump number 2 for Gosha and Rizzo right here. Maybe putting on the brakes again, braking a little bit early. Gosha and Rizzo getting ready for scored jump number 2. Much bigger on jump number 2. That was huge. 26 feet 11 inches on jump number 2. 26 feet 11 inches. Good girl, Rizzo. Almost a 27-foot jump by a lap dog. 26 feet 11 inches for little Rizzo. Huge jump by little Rizzo right there. Shattered her personal best by an entire foot. 26 feet 11 inches for Rizzo. And that is, which one? For Rizzo? We need to. Little Rizzo right there, 26 feet 11 inches. That was amazing. Next up on the dock, that's going to be a tough one to follow. Sorry, Candy. This is Candy and Rogue. Fun little Australian Shepherd right here has a personal best set this weekend of 15 feet 9 inches, average all the way out to 14 feet 1 inch. Good girl, Rogue. Nice jump by Rogue on jump number 1. That one's going to come in at 12 feet and 7 inches. 12 feet 7 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Rogue. Get Rogue set up back there again, ready for jump number 2 on deck. I got Maribeth and Ruby, followed by Sarah and Scout, Sharon and Scout, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Maddie and Tenzing. Wow, good jump by Rogue right there too. Much bigger on jump number 2. Huge jump, very, very close to a personal best. That jump 15 feet 7 inches. Good girl, Rogue, 15 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. 3 feet of improvement from jump 1 to jump 2. What? Nice job right there, Candy and Rogue. Almost a personal best as well. A lot of big jumps coming in right now. Very, very, very nice job, Candy and Rogue. Next up on the dock, this is going to bring us to super fast little golden retriever named Ruby. This is Maribeth. They set a personal best earlier of 26 feet 3 inches. Current average sits at 25 feet 5 inches. Scored practice jump number 1 right here for Ruby. Wow, big midair grab, big jump by Ruby right there. Really, really nice. Huge jump all the way out to 25 feet and 9 inches on jump number 1. Beautiful midair grab and 25 feet 9 inches. Good girl, Ruby. Jump number 2 coming up right here from Arabeth and Ruby. That might actually be a bigger jump. It didn't look quite the same, but I think it's actually going to score better. And I would be wrong because it's exactly the same at 25 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Ruby. Nice jump there by Ruby, 25 feet 9 inches. Good girl. That's going to bring us to Sarah and Scout next up on the dock, followed by Sharon and her Scout. Debbie and Silas. Teresa and Sky, Maddie and Tenzing will round out page 2 on my judges sheet. Next team up on the dock just set a brand new personal best last time on the dock at 13 feet and 9 inches. This is Black Lab Scout. On deck will be Cocker Spaniel Scout, followed by Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Maddie and Tenzing. Scout will be doing a non-scored practice jump. Not scored practice jump coming up right here for Sarah and Scout. Scout ready to go for a non-scored practice jump. Good girl, Scout. Really nice warm-up right there. Good job. Good girl, Scout. Get her set up, ready to go for scored jump number 1. This is Scout. On deck is Cocker Spaniel Scout, followed by Debbie and Little Silas, Teresa and Sky, Maddie and Tenzing. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Scout, or scored jump number 1, excuse me. Nice jump by Scout right there. That was really nice. Jump number 1, a really good one for Scout, almost to that personal best. That one's going to come in at 13 feet 7 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Scout. 13 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Scout. Nice, nice job. Once again on deck, Scout, Silas, Sky, and Tenzing. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Scout. Nice jump once again by Scout right there. Jump number 2 is going to actually tie their personal best at 13 feet 9 inches. 13 feet 9 inches ties that personal best set last splash. Good girl, Scout. Good job, 2 really big Scout jumps. Really starting to come up off the dock a little bit better, more and more each time. Good girl, Scout. Next up on the dock, this will be Sharon and her Cocker Spaniel Scout. They will be doing a non-scored practice jump. First ever competitive weekend for this team, set a personal best already out at 7 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Scout. Cruising on over to the ramp. Good boy. Get him set up, ready to go. Jump number 1. Once again, does have a personal best of 7 feet 0 inches. Weekend average sits at 6 feet 7 inches. On deck will be Silas, followed by Sky and Tenzing. Tonic and Addis will round out the splash. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Scout. Nice job, buddy. That was a really good looking jump. That will be a brand new personal best out at 7 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Scout. An extra 6 inches already. Good job. 7 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Scout. One more chance to see if we can beat that also. Good boy, Scout. Jump number 1 came in at 7 feet 6 inches and a brand new personal best. Good boy, Scout. Beat it again. That jump's going to be 3 more inches at 7 feet 9 inches. Good boy, Scout. 7 feet 9 inches. Brand new personal best, jump 1 and jump 2. Good boy, Scout. That's going to bring us the next team up on the dock will be Debbie and Silas. This little man shattered his personal best last time on the dock, pushed it all the way out to 18 feet 5 inches. His current average has now been extended out to 16 feet 10 inches. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Debbie and Silas. Nice little warm-up jump there for Debbie and Silas. On deck will be Teresa and Sky, followed by Maddie and Tenzing. Final 2 dogs of the splash will be Tonic and Addis. Are you lost, Silas? Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Debbie and Silas. On deck, Teresa and Sky, Maddie and Tenzing. Another there. Jump number 1 over 17 feet at 17 feet and 2 inches. Good boy, Silas. 17 feet, 2 inches on jump number 1. Good boy, Silas. Get him set up, ready to go. Jump number 2. Huge jump on jump number 1 at 17 feet, 2 inches. Personal best set last splash at 18 feet, 5 inches. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Debbie and Silas, looking for that 18.5 they set last time out. Another big jump by little Silas. Jump number 2, still a big one, little bit shorter, 16 feet, 11 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Silas, 17 feet and 2 inches on jump number 1. 2 really nice Silas jumps right there. Good boy, Silas. "16 feet, 11 inches. Oh, I get, yeah. I get. Now on the dock, this is event coordinator. This is Teresa and her Belgian Malinois Sky. This team is a 2-time national champion at Super Vertical. Also set a personal best earlier today of 27 feet, 10 inches. Knocking on the door at the Premier Division at 28 feet, 0 inches. On deck will be Maddie and Tenzing. Final 2 dogs will be Tonic and Addis. Big jump by Sky right there. That will be a new personal best and into an entire new division. Into the Premier Division at 28 feet, 2 inches. 28 feet, 2 inches for Sky on jump number 1. Big jump by Sky. That's as good as I've ever seen her look in distance jump right there. Big jump by Sky. On deck will be Maddie and Tenzing, followed by Tonic and Addis. Scored jump number 2 coming up for Sky right here. Not sure it's actually going to matter. That was enormous. Another big jump by Sky. Jump number 2, a big one, not quite as big, but still another really good Sky jump at 26 feet, 7 inches. Huge jump of 28 feet, 2 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Sky. Next up on the dock will be Maddie and Tenzing, followed by Tracy and Tonic. Addis will be the final dog of splash number 8. Non-scored practice jump. Good looking jump there by Tenzing, way up in the air, looking for the tug all the way through.
All right, Tenzing coming up for his first jump after his non-scored practice jump. Woo, good jump from Tenzing. First jump coming in at 17 feet 6 inches. 17 feet 6 inches for that first jump. You can go up there and go ahead and get that second jump. Tenzing has a personal best of 19 feet 5 inches. His average is 16 feet 10 inches. He's a big boy. That's a long ways for a big dog like that to fly. Second jump is going to be just a little bit shorter, coming in at 15 feet 3 inches. 15 feet 3 inches for that second jump. Up next on the dock, we have Tonic, followed by Addis. Tonic is not doing a practice jump. Tonic is a Chesapeake Bay Retriever all the way from Colorado, coming to see us this weekend. Personal best of 23 feet 10 inches. Average of 22 feet. Woo, big jump by Tonic. It's going to come in at 23 feet 3 inches. Very close to that personal best. 23 feet 3 inches for Tonic. Another good jump by Tonic. Coming in at 23 feet 9 inches. So close to that personal best. 23 feet 9 inches for that one. Nice job, Tonic. Up next on the dock, we have Addis, owned by Craig Foster. Addis was the 2020 #1 Belgian Malinois. Craig Foster is another trainer with Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training. He helps a lot of these dogs you see getting personal bests out here. He is right there teaching those owners how to throw, helping the dogs with their striding. Here come Addis and Craig now. Again, Addis was the #1 Belgian Malinois in 2020. She has an average of 28.10 and a personal best of 31 feet 4 inches. Addis is not doing a practice jump. This girl has been jumping pretty consistently in the 30s this week. She is just coming back from an injury. We've seen Craig judging all of these dogs this weekend. He's a senior judge with NADD. Huge jump from Addis Moppet. Coming in at 31 feet 3 inches. 31 feet 3 inches for Addis Moppet. Definitely her biggest jump of the weekend. Very, very close to her personal best. We're going to see if Addis can come up here and do even better on the second jump. It's a huge jump from Addis. We haven't seen her look like that in a long time. Another big jump coming in for Addis Moppet. That one's just a little bit shorter at 30 feet 9 inches. 30 feet 9 inches on that second jump. That concludes this splash. We will be starting the next one here very soon. Splash number 9 will be starting very soon. You did good, kid.
Everybody, welcome back to splash number 9 at Coffee and Donuts. Final splash of our national championship qualifier here at DogMode. Up on the dock now, brand new team just today. This is Britton and Boo. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Boo. Fun little golden retriever right here. Wow, that was a good jump, little Boo. That was a really, really nice jump. Get Boo into her 2 scored jumps now. Set a personal best last time out of 14 feet 0 inches. It actually might have been 2 splashes ago, but it was today. Current average sits at 13 feet and 11 inches. Tug set out right there, about 15 feet. Ideal spot for Boo. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here. Nice jump by Boo. That was really, really big. New personal best for Boo, and by a lot, 15 feet and 4 inches on jump number 1. 15 feet 4 inches. Nice job, Boo. Good girl. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Britton and Boo. On deck will be Allison and Bunker, followed by Steven and Chaka. Another big jump by Boo. And another huge improvement out to 16 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. 1 more foot out to 16 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Boo. Very, very nice job. Nice job, little Boo. Next up on the dock is going to be Allison and Bunker, followed by Steven and Chaka, Randy and Daisy, Cynthia and Dreamer. Bunker will not be doing a practice jump, right into his 2 scored jumps. Personal best set earlier today of 22 feet 10 inches. Current average sits at 21 feet and 3 inches for Bunker. Chuck it bumper out in the water right at 23 feet into the pool. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Allison and Bunker. Jump number 1 for Bunker, really nice one, coming in at 20 feet and 3 inches on jump number 1. 20 feet and 3 inches on jump number 1 for Bunker. He seems to get better and better and better through from the first jump to the second. Should be in for a really nice jump from Bunker here on jump number 2. On deck, Steven and Chaka, followed by Randy and Daisy, Cynthia and Dreamer. Scored jump number 2 coming up for Bunker right here. Nice, nice toss out about 23 feet one more time. Good boy, Bunker. Much, much bigger on number 2. Good boy, Bunker. Jump number 2 back over 22 feet at 22 feet and 3 inches. 22 feet and 3 inches. Really good jump from Bunker right there. Good boy. Good boy, Bunker. This will be each of these teams' final time on the dock for the weekend. Chaka owns a personal best way out at 21 feet 3 inches. Current average at 19 feet 9 inches. Super fast, tiny little chocolate lab coming down the dock right here. Jump number 1, good looking jump still. Jump number 1 for Chaka comes in at 17 feet and 3 inches. 17 feet 3 inches for Chaka on jump number 1. Good girl, Chaka. I've been following this team around for well over a decade. Or close to it, I suppose. Maybe 8, 9 years. All the way down from Spring City, Utah. Love it when these two come up and join us, Steven and Christine, and their little chocolate lab, Chaka. Ultra fast, mini chocolate Labrador, Chaka. Once again, owns a huge personal best out at 21 feet 3 inches. Had a lot of fun with these two in a prior organization we competed with. Joined us here with North America Diving Dogs when we came over here as well. Jump number 2 from Chaka, going to be a little bit bigger. Had a really nice skim on her entry right there. Score is going to come in at 18 feet and 5 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Chaka. 18 feet and 5 inches. Good girl, Chaka. That was an interesting entry into the water. Shorter jump, head went in first. Tail didn't cross till much later in the jump. Next up on the dock, all the way from Boise, Idaho, this is Randy and his yellow lab. This is Daisy. This team has had an amazing weekend also. Pushed their personal best way out to 23 feet 4 inches. Been very consistent in the upper 22s, lower 23s all weekend long. No practice jump this time for Randy and Daisy. Beautiful midair grab. Nice looking jump by Daisy right there. Jump number 1 really nice by Daisy, coming in at 22 feet and 5 inches. 22 feet 5 inches. Good girl, Daisy. Very nice, Daisy. On deck will be Cynthia and Dreamer, followed by Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Stephanie and Finn, Michelle and Jackson, Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken, Debbie and Libby, Cindy and Little D. Much smaller splash this time in splash number 9. Wow, big jump by Daisy right there. Really big jump. Very close to that personal best. Final jump of the weekend for this team comes in at 23 feet and 1 inch. 23 feet 1 inch. Very nice job by Randy and Daisy all weekend. Next up on this dock, this boy had a bunch of huge jumps last time through. From his practice jump all the way through, both of them set a new personal best at 15 feet 6 inches. Pushed his current average out to 12 feet and 11 inches. This is Cynthia Dreamer. This boy is getting more and more confident with each time he pushes off the end of that dock, getting further out each and every time. Wow, that was really big. That was good, Dreamer. Good boy. That was a really nice jump. If that's any indication of what we're about to see, we might see another new personal best. Got a long ways to go to beat that one he set last time at 15 feet 6 inches. Wow, very nice, buddy. He did it again, 16 feet 2 inches on jump number 1. 16 feet 2 inches for Dreamer on jump number 1. Good boy. On deck, Janae and Duke, followed by Maddie and Edmund, Stephanie and Finn, Michelle and Jackson, Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken. Wow. Little bit shorter on jump number 2, but still a really big one at 15 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Dreamer, brand new personal best at 16 feet 2 inches. Good boy, Dreamer, 2 brand new personal bests there as well. Just in reverse order that time. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Janae and her male Weimaraner. This is Duke. Team owns a huge personal best of 25 feet 3 inches. Current average sits right now at 23 feet 6 inches. Excuse me. Team is the 2020 number 2 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America diving dogs. On deck is Maddie and Edmund, followed by Stephanie and Finn, Michelle and Jackson, Cynthia and Jet. No practice for Duke this time, right into his 2 score jumps. Good jump by Duke on jump number 1, going to come in at 22 feet 7 inches. 22 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1 for Duke. Nice jump by Duke right there also. Little bit shorter on jump number 2. Really good and still from Duke, coming in at 22 feet and 3 inches. Good boy, Duke. 22 feet 3 inches. Good weekend by that boy right there also. Good boy, Duke. Next up on the dock, this will be Maddie and the 3-legged golden retriever named Edmund. On deck will be Stephanie and Finn, followed by Michelle and Jackson, Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken, Debbie and Libby, Cindy will be back up with Little D. Abby and Logan. Edmund now on the dock. This big guy owns a personal best way out at 20 feet 11 inches. Current average sitting right at 17 feet 11 inches. Had a bunch of really nice jumps today so far. On deck, Finn, Jackson, Jet, Kraken, Libby, Little D. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Edmund. Good boy, Ed. Jump number 1 is going to come in at 15 feet and 11 inches. 15 feet, 11 inches on jump number 1 for Edmund. Good boy, Edmund. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Maddie and Edmund. On deck will be Stephanie and Finn, followed by Michelle and Jackson, Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken, Debbie and Libby. Cindy will be back up there with Daenerys, a.k.a. Little D. Good boy, Ed. Jump number 2, much, much, much bigger. Jump number 2 for Edmund coming in at 17 feet 8 inches on jump number 2. 17 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Edmund. 2 feet of improvement from jump 1 to jump number 2. Good boy, Edmund. Next up on the dock, going to be Stephanie and Finn, followed by Michelle and Jackson, Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken, Debbie and Libby. Cindy will be back up there with Daenerys, a.k.a. Little D. Straight into 2 score jumps here for Stephanie and Finn. This boy's had a really good weekend. New personal best at 26 feet 9 inches. Very, very consistent around upper 25s to 26 feet. And that one big one out to 26 feet 9 inches. Nice job. Good boy, Finn. Really nice jump right there. Stand strong at 26 feet 1 inch on jump number 1. 26 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1 for Finn. Throwing it up under the dock, buddy. Big jump by Finn on jump number 1. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Stephanie and Finn. Another big jump by Finn right there. Don't think it's going to be quite as big as that monster on the first jump. Still elite level, coming in at 24 feet 6 inches. 24 feet 6 inches, a huge jump of 26 feet 1 inch on jump number 1. Good boy, Finn. Very good boy, Finn. Good boy, Finn. Next up on the dock will be Michelle and Jackson, followed by Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken, Debbie and Libby. curious. Next up on the dock, this is Michelle and Jackson. Love this man right here. No practice jumps coming up right here. Team owns a huge personal best of 23 feet 5 inches. Current average right now is at 21 feet 4 inches. A lot more fired up this go around than he was the prior. Let's see if that turns into a much bigger jump. Jump number 1 for Jackson's coming in at 20 feet and 6 inches. 20 feet 6 inches on jump number 1 for Jackson. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Michelle and Jackson. On deck is Cynthia and Jet, Cindy and Kraken, Debbie and Little Libby. Wow, much bigger on that one. A lot more height off the end of the dock. Big jump by Jackson coming in at 23 feet 0 inches on jump number 2. 23 feet and 0 inches. Good boy. A lot of extra height off the end of the dock. That time carried him much further out into the pool. Good boy, Jackson. Big jump of 23 feet 0 inches. Saw her up there earlier with Dreamer. This is Cynthia and her Danish-Swedish farm dog, Jet. Jet set a personal best of 9 feet 0 inches. Current average almost at that 8 feet 6 inches. You know that means he's jumping as far as he can each and every time. Non-scored practice jump right here for Jet. Good boy, Jet. Good boy. Non-scored practice jump right there. Seems like an awful lot of effort for that one jump there, buddy. A lot of barking. Good boy, Jet. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Cynthia and Jet. Once again, has that personal best out at 9 feet, average at 8 feet 6 inches. Go get it, buddy. Go get it, Jet. You got it, Jet. You got it. Go get it. Go get it, Jet. You got it, buddy. Come on, Jet. Let's go get it. Wind him up again. Oh, so close, buddy. Oh, so close. Oh, buddy, you were almost in the pool. Come on, Jet. You got this, little man. Wind him up again. Oh, there you go, little man. Go get it. You want to reset? Yeah. Uh-oh, buddy, no more toy for you. Somebody else got it. Somebody else got that toy. One minute, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. You got it, Jet. I don't think you're going to get it by just barking at it, though. You got it, buddy. 45 seconds left on the clock for Jet. Need to get at least one of those in here, buddy. That a boy, we got the first one. That was a lot of work, mister. 5 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1. You're down to 25 seconds. Good boy. 5 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Jet. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Cindy and the border staffy crack and huge jumping little girl right here. Team has a huge current average of 24 feet 0 inches. Current best sits at 27 feet and 9 inches. Non-scored practice jump for Cracky coming up right here. Beautiful toss by Cindy. Great looking warm up right there. That was beautiful. Beautiful jump right there from Kraken. Back her up on the dock. Let her run a little. See if we can get the same kind of jump coming right here. On deck will be Libby, followed by Little D, Logan, Lucy, Mally, Mitzi. Jump number 1 for Kraken's coming in at 21 feet and 6 inches. 21 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. Early takeoff on that jump right there. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Cindy and Kraken. On deck will be Libby, followed by Little D, Logan, Lucy, Mally, Mitzi, Moose, Natsu, Ripple, Ruby, Scout, and Silas. Much, much better on jump number 2 for Kraken. Elite level jump right there coming in at 24 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. 24 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Kraken. Much, much better on jump number 2. Next up on the dock, biggest jumping dog here today. This is Debbie and Libby. This little girl owns a huge personal best all the way out to 13 feet and 5 inches. Current average sits at 10 feet and 5 inches. She's been out over 12 feet a few times already this weekend. Guest holder Steph on the dock back there. Lucky, here we go. Jump number 1 for Libya, really nicely coming in at 10 feet 0 inches. 10 feet and 0 inches. Good girl, Libby. Nice way to get it started on the last splash of the weekend. Good girl, Libby. Scored jump number 2 for Libby right here. Nice jump by Libby right there. That was really big right there. Jump number 2, much bigger, coming in at 11 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Libby. 11 feet, 8 inches. Nice job, Libby. She had a really nice weekend. Good girl, little Libby. Very, very nice. A good girl, Libby. Now we go from small to even smaller. Another Russell Terrier coming up on the dock. This is Cindy and Daenerys, aka Little D. Next girl on the dock has a personal best of 4 feet 9 inches. Current average very close to that at 4 feet and 1 inch. On deck will be Logan, followed by Lucy, Mally, Mitzi, Moose, and Natsu. You know, when Daenerys is ready to jump, she really hugs into that pole on the end of the dock there. As soon as you see her squeeze up against that, you know she's about to go. For this little girl, that's like falling off a 200-foot cliff, I have to believe. She happily does it anyway and enjoys it. Almost going in without her toy this time. Photo ops, Little D. Look at that good little girl. Let's get that toy, Little D. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Good girl, little D. Nice jump right there. Little D just did it, 4 feet and 10 inches. 4 feet and 10 inches, brand new personal best for little D. Good girl, little D, 4 feet and 10 inches. Good job, Daenerys, brand new personal best. Good girl, D. On deck is Logan, followed by Lucy, Mally, Mitzi, Moose, Natsu. Can we do it again, little D? Can we get to 5 feet? Can we get all the way to 5 feet? Here she goes. Another good looking jump right there by little D. Not quite as big, but very, very close. Coming in at 4 feet and 6 inches. Good girl, little D, 4 feet and 6 inches. Good girl. She asked if you got splashed all the way back there. 2 pounds of fury off the end of the dock right there. That's going to bring us to Abby and her yellow Labrador Retriever. This is Logan. This team has also had a very nice weekend, pushing their personal best out, and out, all the way to 14 feet and 4 inches. On deck will be Margaret and Lucy, followed by Heather and Mally, Katie and Mitzi. No practice coming right here for Logan. Scored jump number 1 right away. Set that personal best earlier of 14 feet 4 inches. Push their average above 13 feet to 13 feet and 1 inch. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Abby and Logan. Got him set right at the 15-foot mark. On deck, Margaret and Lucy, followed by Heather and Mally, Katie and Mitzi. Right now getting Logan loaded up for jump number 1. Good boy, Logan. Good boy, Logan. Trying to get a mid-air grab right there. That's going to be a really nice Logan jump. Score number 1 for Logan comes in at 12 feet and 11 inches. 12 feet 11 inches. Good boy, Logan. On deck once again, Margaret and Lucy, Heather and Mally, Katie and Mitzi. Right now getting ready for jump number 2 from Abby and Logan. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Abby and Logan. Good boy, Logan. Another really nice jump right there. Jump number 2 coming in quite a bit bigger at 13 feet and 6 inches. Good boy, Logan. 13 feet and 6 inches on jump number 2. Very nice job, buddy. Good job, Logan. Margaret and Lucy have a huge personal best at 23 feet 11 inches. Current average out at 22 feet 5 inches. Brand new team, just last event. Super fast little mixed breed coming down the dock right here. Jump number 1 for Lucy coming in at 21 feet and 6 inches. 21 feet 6 inches for Lucy on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Margaret and Lucy. On deck will be Heather and Mally, followed by Katie and Mitzi, Deborah and Moose, Katie and Natsu, Trina and Ripple, Maribeth and Ruby. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Margaret and Lucy. Big jump by Lucy right there. All the way out to the elite division at 24 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. Good girl. 24 feet 4 inches. Good girl. Brand new personal best. Entered an entire new category. Nice job, Lucy. Big jump to end the weekend for that team right there. That was a thing of beauty. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Heather and her small Belgian Malinois. This is Mally. This team has a nice personal best all the way out at 22 feet 6 inches. Current average for this team sits at 19 feet 10 inches. Fun, fast little Malinois right here by the name of Mally. Good run by Mally. Big jump right there. Big jump for Mally on that one, coming in right at 21 feet 0 inches. 21 feet and 0 inches. Good girl, Mally. Really nice run down the dock. Great extension. Good looking jump right there. Tiny little Malinois. Tug set a little further out this time to about 26 feet, floating away. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Heather and Mally. That was their nicest looking jump so far this weekend. Another big one from Mally. Did leave the dock a little bit early on jump number 2. Still going to be a really nice one coming in at 20 feet and 3 inches. 20 feet and 3 inches. Good girl. Very nice job, Mally. And that is a Master Division title for Mally. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Katie and Mitzi. On deck is Debbie and Moose, Katie and Natsu. Team on the dock right now, Mitzi has a new personal best set this weekend of 17 feet 4 inches. Current average out to 15 feet and 8 inches. Scored jump number 1 right here for Mitzi. Jump number 1 for Mitzi comes in at 15 feet and 3 inches on jump number 1. 15 feet 3 inches on jump number 1. She also has been one of those dogs, gets a good jump out on the first one, gets a great one on jump number 2. See if that trend continues here. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Katie and Mitzi. Much, much, much bigger on jump number 2. Huge personal best set right there, coming in at 18 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. By Katie and Mitzi, last jump of the weekend, pushed their personal best out over another foot. Very nice job. Next up on the dock, once again all the way from Boise, Idaho area, this is Debbie and her little golden retriever, Moose. This girl coming in this weekend had a personal best right around 20 feet, already pushed it out over 3 feet just this weekend. Team has had a really nice weekend, owned that personal best out at 23 feet 2 inches, current average at 21 feet 8 inches. On deck will be Trina and Ripple, followed by Maribeth and Ruby, Sharon and Scout. Nice jump by Moose right there. Good looking throw by Debbie as well. Huge jump by Moose right there, coming in at 22 feet and 8 inches. 22 feet 8 inches. Good girl, Moose. Really, really nice jump. Going without the flag on her back this time. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here from Debbie and Moose. Only 4 inches off that personal best right there. You got it, didn't you, Moose? I know you do. Good girl, Moose is right. Little bit shorter on jump number 2. Really, really nice still, coming in at 21 feet 11 inches. Good girl, Moose. 21 feet 11 inches. Good girl, Moose. Fun, fun team. They set lots of new personal bests this weekend in both distance jump and air retrieve. You're welcome. Next up on the dock, gonna be Trina and Ripple. On deck, Maribeth and Ruby, Sharon and Scout, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Sarah and Scout, Maddie and Tenzing. Final dog of the weekend will be Addis. Ripple had a really nice jump of 7 feet 0 inches last time out. Personal best sits right there at 8 feet 0 inches. Current average at 5 feet and 4 inches. Lots of tug on the dog for Trina and Ripple. On deck, Maribeth and Ruby. She's ready for that tug. Little Ripple ready to go. Score jump number 1 coming in for Ripple at 4 feet and 5 inches. 4 feet and 5 inches on jump number 1 for Ripple. Good girl, Ripple. On deck, Mary Beth and Ruby, Sharon and Scout, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, then Sarah and Scout, Maddie and Tenzing. Once again, final dog will be Addis. Final splash of the weekend going on right now. Each of these teams will be on the dock for the last time this weekend. Jump number 2 for Ripple going to be just a little bit shorter at 3 feet and 9 inches. 3 feet and 9 inches on jump number 2 for Ripple. Good girl, Ripple. Next up on the dock, fast, 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 huge jumping little golden retriever. This will be Mary Beth and Ruby. This team set a big, big, big personal best earlier today of 26 feet, 3 inches, been over 26 feet multiple times this weekend. Current average for Ruby sitting at 25 feet and 5 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Mary Beth and Ruby. Wow, another nice jump by Ruby. Jump number 1, a big one, coming in at 25 feet 6 inches. 25 feet and 6 inches. Good girl, Ruby. Very, very nice, Ruby. 25 feet 6 inches. On deck, Sharon and Scout, followed by Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Sarah and her Labrador, Scout, Maddie and Tenzing. Addis will close the weekend. Excuse me. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Mary Beth and Ruby. Wow, much, much bigger right there. Brand new personal best right there for Ruby, coming in at 26 feet 7 inches. 26 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Ruby. 26 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. Beautiful toss by Mary Beth. Huge amount of height off that, and another personal best. 26 feet 7 inches for Ruby. Nice job by Ruby right there. Going to bring us back to Sharon and her English Cocker Spaniel Scout. This boy had a personal best twice on his last time on the dock. Brand new team just this weekend, all the way out to 7 feet and 9 inches. Scout will be taking the non-scored practice jump. Good boy, Scout. Score jump number 1 for Scout right here. Good boy, Scout. Nice jump over 7 feet. One more time at 7 feet and 3 inches. 7 feet 3 inches. Good boy, Scout. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Sharon and Scout. Once again, set that personal best out there earlier at 7 feet 9 inches. Jump number 1 just came in at 7 feet and 3 inches. Here we go, Scout. On deck is Debbie and Silas. Nice job, buddy. That was a really good looking jump. Little bit shorter though on jump number 2, coming in at 6 feet and 7 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Scout. 6 feet 7 inches. Jump number 1, a big one at 7 feet and 3 inches. Good boy, Scout. That is a novice title for Scout. Because Scout is a lap dog, that is a junior title. My correction on that. That is exactly correct. Being a lap dog, distances are different. That is a lap junior title for Scout. That was a lap division junior title for Scout right there. Next up on the dock, another lap dog. This is going to be Debbie and Silas. This team set a huge personal best just earlier today of 18 feet 5 inches. Silas's average has gone all the way out to 17 feet 0 inches this weekend. Personal best out to 18 feet and 5 inches. No. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Debbie and Silas. Fired up, ready to go. Another big air. Huge jump by Silas on jump number 1, coming in at 17 feet 10 inches. 17 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1 for Silas. Good boy, little Silas. On deck, Teresa and Sky, Sarah and Scout, Maddie and Tenzing. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Debbie and Silas. Wow. Over 18 feet again, coming in at 18 feet 2 inches. 18 feet and 2 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Silas. Good weekend for that little man right there, too. Good boy, Silas. Down to the final 4 dogs of the weekend. Next up on the dock, this is Teresa and her Belgian Malinois Sky. This team is a 2-time national champion in super vertical. Also set a brand new personal best last time out of 28 feet and 2 inches. On deck will be Sarah and Scout, followed by Maddie and Tenzing. Final dog will be Addis. No practice coming up for Sky right here. Nice jump by Sky one more time. Big jump by Sky right there, coming in at 27 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. 27 feet and 6 inches. Must be coming Sunday afternoon. These dogs know they don't get many more opportunities. Personal best going down one after another right now. Giving you everything they got at the end of the day, the end of the weekend. On deck, Sarah and Scout, followed by Maddie and Tenzing. Addis will be your final dog of the weekend. Last jump of the weekend coming up right here for Teresa and Sky. Wow, another big Sky jump right there. Bigger jump on jump number 2, coming in at 27 feet 9 inches on jump number 2. 27 feet 9 inches. Good girl, Sky. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Sarah and her black lab. This is Scout. Scout was a late entry, don't have stats on hand, but I do believe they set that personal best just last time out of, I think, 15 feet 4 inches. Don't hold me to that, I'm pulling that from memory, and that's never a good idea. I do know it had been 13 feet 9 inches. It is 13.9. Personal best is 13 feet 9 inches. I was thinking they beat that the last time out. Nice jump by Scout on their warm-up jump right there.
All right, Scout is coming up for her next jump, or her first official scored jump. Sarah and Scout have been working hard, getting as much practice in as possible. Nice, big jump by Scout. Coming in at 12 feet 9 inches, 12 feet 9 inches on that first jump. Scout has been jumping a lot this weekend. She might be getting a little bit tired. Scout's gonna come on up for that second jump. Scout just barely turned a one-year-old a few weeks ago. Much bigger jump there by Scout. That one coming in at 14 feet 3 inches. Is that a personal best? Woo! Personal best for Scout. Good job. Personal best there for Scout. 14.3. 14.3. Woo! Up next on the dock, we have Addis Moppet. 14.3. Oh, up next we have Tenzing, followed by Addis Moppet. Sorry. Tenzing, then Addis. Huge personal best by Scout. We're very excited about that. Congratulations. Tenzing is an all-American dog from Bountiful, Utah. He's a big boy, but he really flies. Tenzing is not doing a practice jump. He has a personal best of 19 feet 5 inches. Good jump by Tenzing. I'm coming in at 16 feet 3 inches, 16 feet 3 inches for Tenzing. Gonna get up there and try this again. They get one more scored jump. Much bigger jump from Tenzing. That one coming in much, much bigger at an even 17 feet. Good job, buddy. Much nicer jump. Up next, we have Addis. Addis is a Belgian Malinois from Salt Lake City. She was the 2020 best Malinois in the country, #1 ranked Malinois. She has a personal best of 31 feet 4 inches and an average of 29 feet 2 inches. She's handled by Craig, who you've seen judging all of these splashes here today. He is a North America Diving Dog senior judge. He is also a trainer here at DogMode with Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training. A lot of these dogs you see, he has worked with their handlers on their throwing, getting the striding right on the dogs. It makes a big difference for all of these dogs. Addis is the last dog to jump this weekend. A lot of times she's known for saving the best for last. She is just coming back from a big injury that put her out for the first couple months of the year. A lot of rehab and getting her back into shape. That jump coming in at 31 feet even, 31 feet even for Addis Moppet. Addis has been consistently jumping 30 feet this weekend. She is a dog that tends to get better and better as the weekend goes on. Let's see what Addis can do for her second jump. That one was a little bit shorter, coming in at 29 feet 9 inches, 29.9 on that second jump. Good way to round out the weekend. Thank you, everyone. That concludes our Coffee and Donuts event. Yay.